The answer in part is free will. The idea that he creates independent beings with responsibility and accountability and consequences for their choices. If God stepped in and intervened and protected it every step of the way, and we didn't have the moral consequences for the choices that we made and that kind of thing, we'd be getting the very type of God that people tend to complain about, who actually has left his hands off a lot of the things that we do. So he would be more imposing, more limiting, and in many ways would have us be less accountable. So free will isn't merely the idea that we have choice. Free will is actually the idea that in making those choices there are consequences. As tragic as certain events are, and as painful as certain kinds of suffering are, sometimes they do break us, but sometimes they also make us more open to thinking through our own limitations, our own needs, those kinds of things. And that's not always a bad thing that takes place. That's not to dismiss the fact that suffering is real, it's painful. Some of it is inflicted by other human beings, some of it comes in the natural flow of things. But what Scripture says about that is that shows that we live in a dysfunctional world that needs redemption, a world that needs restoration, that kind of thing. So for me, the presence of suffering is actually evidence of the existence of God who's working about the process of restoration, as opposed to meaning that God doesn't exist at all.